The views and opinions expressed on this program are not necessarily those of this station, JVC Broadcasting Management, or its sponsors.
And welcome back to another episode of The Credit Authority. Once again, I am your host, Rhonda Kulch, and I am so glad that you tuned in today. We always want to start our segment by thanking our sponsors. So thank you so much to Equity First. If you are experiencing credit and or financial challenges, feel free to reach out to any one of their trained professionals. They are bilingual nationwide and waiting for your call. You can reach them at 631-714-4822. And of course, we're going to get ready with another amazing show. And I have two hotties in the studio with me today. We are sitting right now with Joanne Soldo and Denise Rathje, and they are with Contour Mortgage. Hello, ladies.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
I love when I have good energy people in the studio. So let's talk about having great energy in a declining, hectic market. So both of you are loan officers with Contour Mortgage, seasoned professionals, and have had an amazing run. What are the challenges that you're facing right now?
So many challenges, but we had to get back to basics. We had to go back to doing open houses, door knocking with realtors, going to every event we could possibly go to.
I'm watching the market and I'm watching also social media. Has social media helped impact your business in a positive way with the decline by having the ability to reach out to maybe more people?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I totally agree. You get to keep up with what's going on in the market, what other activities and functions are going on, and we're able to keep in touch with our partners and what they're promoting and what they're doing, help to reinforce what they do as well. So it does definitely affect us.
I find that right now in the market, I'm watching a lot more people put together their power teams, right? So
yes.
You have your mortgage professionals that are with the attorneys, the title company, and the realtor. I feel like it's a quad, no matter where you go. Who are the people that you are relying on? Who's your quad?
We definitely have a team of realtors. We have a marketing agreement with Signature. We're in the Bayshore office. It's an up-and-coming office. They're building and hiring more and more realtors every day in that office. We do a lot with them. We try to do a function with them on a monthly basis. We support them in every way we can with awesome marketing. We do have attorneys that we refer, other outside realtors, title companies, and when realtors or mortgage professionals are referring partners, we know that we can count on these people.
Which is important. So obviously we know that both of you ladies work together. So Joanne, give me an example of a client that maybe you've recently had where it was beneficial that you had two people to work on that client, because clients right now are a little sticky.
Sure. We're a team, Denise and I, and we love to work together every day. We bounce scenarios off of each other. We help each other with certain things. Recently, say we'll have I'll calculate income on someone, and then I'll say to her, can you just check mine and make sure I have the most? We'll bounce things off each other. So it's great to be a team. If one's away, one's always around to help a realtor, to get flyers, to go to open houses. So we count on each other, help each other's businesses, and it works great.
I love that. It's an accountability partner.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
We have, even at our office, as much as I'm the managing partner, I have a team of professionals that work for me too. And there are those times where I have even a challenging client, and you don't want to ignore ever a client that is in need of service. But sometimes, especially in today's climate, some of our clients can be more challenging than in prior months and prior years. So sometimes even having that relationship with somebody internally allows you to kind of, not to say, I don't want to use the word pass it off, but it allows me sometimes to say, look, can you just do me a favor? I need you to follow up with this client. They're a little difficult. This is their scenario.
Right.
This is what we're working with. So we know that the interest rates have been a challenge. And I know from speaking to people within the industry, we're not expecting them to, really come down anytime soon. How has that been a challenge for you in pre-qualifying clients and having them understand the new expectation that they might not be able to afford as much as they thought they could, let's just say a year ago? So we'll send that over to Joanne.
To me? Okay, hi. Good news is they did slightly tick down a little bit this week, which is great. We have to set the expectation that the rate is the rate, and there's not much that we can do to change the rate. So we'll calculate their comfort levels on where they like their monthly payments to be and adequately advise them what price range they should be shopping in and what will meet their comfort level. Obviously, the rates are a little bit higher than when, last year or 2 years ago. So that level may change, and the price of the home that they can afford would be lessened.
Which, I have clients even on our side that come to us for assistance, and, it might take 3 months, before we're able to get their credit qualifiable for a mortgage. So right now I'm getting a lot of calls from loan officers, and they're saying, hey, that 600 is no longer acceptable for FHA. Now I need to have a 640 or a 660 score, even for there to be any skin in the game, because call it for what it is, we're still in business to make money. So obviously how loan officers receive their compensation, the higher the credit score, the lower the interest rate, and everybody at the end of the day is happy. So what type of credit scores are you able to work with right now? And I'm going to send that over to you, Denise. What kind of credit scores are you working with clients?
What I'm working with are credit scores. We can go as low as 580, but like you said, the higher the credit score, the better interest rate they get, depending on the program. But we do have a lot of first-time homebuyer programs that allow for lower credit scores that doesn't impact the interest rate. So we have a community lending program that allows for a potentially over 1% lower in interest rate. There are factors to that, and there's no income limit. So we do have.
I'm excited. I'm learning something new.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've got many first-time homebuyer programs to help borrowers with down payment assistance as well. That's why we're with Contour. They have everything you could imagine.
Contour has an amazing reputation.
Yes.
So when I first even met you ladies, it was exciting because I know that their brand and what they represent is really good for everybody, right? Mm-hmm. Now, because they don't have a one-size-fits-all, right, program, how do you get the word out to people that are looking, that feel like they're bottlenecked to what they read about versus picking up the phone and physically dialing and getting to the bottom of it?
Well, like you had mentioned, we use social media. Mm-hmm. We rely on our referral partners. We print. The marketing with Contour is unbelievable. So we have a lot of print work and social media that's posted, letting people know in the masses what we offer.
Which is wonderful. And again, like I know that even for the sake of my business, we're promoting so many different, I don't want to say strategies and concepts, but it's about education. And I think when you're allowing people to know what you have available and what that looks like, it obviously helps bring business your way. Now let's talk for a minute about the marketing changes. So we know that there's been an increase in rates, things aren't, decrease in inventory, everybody's up in arms. Do you still see anybody coming to you where it makes sense for refinancing? I see Joanne. I think she wants to take this
Typically, it's a life-changing event. Unfortunately, a divorce, a death. Someone that desperately needs to cash out equity, that credit card debt is very high and the interest rates are going up, and so it's a situation that makes more sense. So when you do the numbers, even though the interest rate is higher, when you're paying off other debts, it really alleviates a lot for the borrower. We don't see it often, but it does occur.
Back in the day, I mean, we're dating myself now, but it's also 20 years ago, there was a thing, we didn't sell rate, we sold payment. Right? It wasn't about, it was, don't worry, it's tax deductible. Don't worry, you're saving this much money. How about second mortgages? Do you offer second mortgages? I know a lot of lenders don't.
We don't at Contour. We don't do home equity loans.
Stay in your vertical,
Yeah.
right? Pick your path.
Right.
That's what the credit unions are there for.
Yeah.
So any last words, because we're running a little low on time, any last words that you ladies want to share about maybe your experience or about your brand?
We actually advise our clients. We're there to lead them through the entire process and guide them through one of the biggest things they'll ever do in their lives is purchase a home. So it may not always fit what is best, for us or, the bottom line. We may tell them you need to get a line of credit and we can't do it, but that's the best advice we could give to them. So we take pride in our
Honesty goes a long way.
Yeah.
Sometimes being honest and upfront goes a long way in sending other referrals back.
Right.
So with that said, once again, we are in studio with Denise Rathje and Joanne Soldo of Contour Mortgage. We will post all of their information on our site. Until next time, stay tuned. We're bringing in a next guest.